Hello to everybody watching and listening, and welcome back to some more Mechabellum. Doing some emergency casts, kinda. I just played the tournament, and the matches you are going to be watching are from that tournament. I won't spoil my rank in the end to keep it interesting. Let's just speed along through the first round. It's quite late already, and I don't want to be in bed too late. I just kind of want to cast the 3 matches that I have stored up, and maybe even only 2 of those matches, and then, you know, end it with that and do more in the next week. Doing better both health-wise and not saving up too many replays. So what I did here is a cute little move that I like to do, although since my opponent is starting with Fangs, it's less efficient. What you can do with Aerial Specialist, with cost control, quick supply, and just supply specialist, is you can sell one of those steel balls, purchase wasps. That you can do in theory with every specialist, but then you can also go and grab yourself another pack of chaff, so you use your deployments and your money. Unfortunately, as you can see, the Fangs are kind of just cleaving through this. Now we have my forces on one side and the opponent's forces on the other side, moving in. He gets a tower debuff here. I will get a tower debuff fairly quickly as well, but I don't really have much left of a force to do anything with. And most of the tower debuff is going to get wasted here. If that steel ball had full health, I could have probably won it, but no chance. Oops. Reinforcement round already. Well, unit reinforcement. Every round is a reinforcement. I don't remember what I picked. He picked the Mustang, which is what I expected him to do. I think I went for the Sabertooth and sold it. I had to. Yes. So he obviously picked the Mustang here to deal with these wasps. Totally expectable. Mustang on the other side as well. That's what I really love sometimes about wasps. They might not be that great of a fighting unit, but people are scared of them. So you see one pack of wasps being dropped in the first round. They don't even get a level. And you instantly get your opponent to invest into Mustangs. That is so amazing. In any case, I'm currently debating in my head what I should be doing. And I think I ended up going for, the sledgehammers. Because why not? I'm expecting my opponent to invest into Mustangs. And sledgehammers eat Mustangs for lunch. For breakfast. They might as well eat them for lunch as well. Also some distraction crawlers in the middle just to deal with that. I didn't sell the steel balls here. Did I even use my... Oh yeah, I used it on the more expensive unit. On the Sabertooth. So right now these wasps are just being shredded, but that is as expected. That is totally as expected. I do still lose simply because I don't have anything really to deal with my opponent's army here. I'm just building a board at the start. Now, important to note, these sledgehammers are level 2. Or at the very least, they can be level 2. Deployment specialist for my opponent. I think I went for the shield. Let's just speed along. I have a bunch of units that can go. The wasps first and foremost. These guys at least can tank a decent amount. My opponent is building quite the nice late Fang army. And he's investing more into Mustangs. Meanwhile, I am investing more into sledgehammers. Yeah, I used the oil simply because I wanted to invest that money, make my opponent's units clump up more, because this round I got Stormcallers. Yeah, right, I did invest into Stormcallers this time. So now with everything clumped up here, these Stormcallers should be finding great value. Not a lot yet so far, honestly. I still don't really have enough to deal with my opponent, but these tanks are definitely doing the tanking name proud here. So far, one of these sledges has fallen. Now the second one went down, and they basically tanked the entire army with their face. Storm off here happening. My opponent does get no really super amazing connections. So in the end, even though there was more on my opponent's side, I do win the storm off. And with these blue tanks here, that's gonna be a win for me. I think the clumping up here definitely helped a lot. Both the sledges and the Stormcallers have AoE. Haste or improved firepower control. I think I correctly predicted him putting the advanced firepower control on those Mustangs. I think I also picked the improved firepower control. I don't really have much of a unit that can use it well. I would have to go into something like Mustangs on my own, because, well, like, kinda everything my opponent has dies in one shot anyway. I do drop more Stormcallers here, which might be a bit of a mistake. I really don't have the front line to tank for those Stormcallers, but I guess that is just what I did. Right now I am very vulnerable to air. My opponent already has anti-air covered, I don't. He apparently has enough of these crawlers, so he misses them down. I could have definitely also gone for fire, but I think that would have been bad here because some of my chaff would now be moving into my own fire. This is suboptimal. Some of these Stormcallers get destroyed. My opponent has also gone for more Stormcallers. These tanks are going to survive a lot less right now with the added Stormcallers and the added damage on the Mustangs. They are now much more vulnerable. In the end, there isn't really anything other than Stormcallers left, but I have more. So the storm off should be going in my favor again. Yeah. I simply have the numbers here. And now I have the tower debuff as well. Still, storm offs really are super volatile. They can easily go either way based on RNG. Now a subsidized Stormcaller comes out. Would have been amazing last round for both me and my opponent. Second improved firepower control. In theory also second haste module. Mass produced wasps. Also a play for my opponent potentially. We both pick more Stormcaller. But this time I go for more sledge. I realize that I need something to tank in front. Also, let me just quickly... Let's just watch it. My opponent invests into more Stormcallers. But I think there can only be so much Stormcaller power before it kinda doesn't work anymore. I go for some mech rage here. So that I kinda want these sledges to be chaff clear. He also invests into splash on the Stormers. So his Stormcallers are actually quite a bit better than mine. They have levers and a lot of other stuff. These tanks are definitely taking a beating, but they're also level 3 with shield. Like, they are not going to instantly die. They are going to die rather quickly though. My Stormcallers meanwhile are an absolute joke compared to my opponents, and that is why I lose this round. Although I will definitely say that investing into Stormcallers is a risky thing. Especially in the late game, there's always a chance some anti-missile devices come out. Let me just quickly disable chat. Language in chat there.